bulls coming this way, and they're coming across the winds blowing. We're going to get downwind of them. They look big. Sneak up on them things.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession. Scent Blocker, the advantage of intelligence. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Browning, the best there is. Cuddyback, designed in the USA with quarter-second trigger speed. And Tree Spider, the new world of tree stand safety.
Well, Scott, we got a beautiful day, but it's freezing cold. We've got a predominant wind, which is great for buffalo hunting. Yvonne and I, we know you've done this before, you know. A buffalo, or what they would call Africa's Black Death. You give a buffalo half a chance, he will turn the tables around there.
I'm hunting with Johnny Vivier and Yvonne, both who I've hunted with before, and I literally trust my life to them. And hunting buffalo, hopefully you don't have to, but that's why they carry these big guns, and I can do what I need to do. This buffalo deal with the bow is very difficult, so we have several days set aside for it. We're just starting out on it now, and we'll do our best. These guys know this territory. If you look at it, this is just typical Africa. This is beautiful country, and the buffalo love it. They run up on the hills during the day and bed down. They come down in the evening and feed at night and water and so on. So today is just spotting and stalk. So we'll see what we can see, and these guys know how to play the wind and how to crawl in and they know the terrain here. I'm more than happy to trust my life to those guys as I try for Cape Buffalo here on Scent Blocker's Most Wanted. There's a bunch of buffalo bulls coming this way, and they're coming across the winds blowing. We're going to get downwind of them. They look big. They've kind of turned and they're going out the flat. They're still grazing. It's early in the morning, and they're just kind of grazing out away from us.
What we're going to try and do, let's just follow a little bit. The wind is good.
Yeah.
They might have heard something or seen something, I'm not sure. But let's just follow a little bit, have a closer look, you know, and see what we see there.
Okay. All right, good. Actually turn. There's a group of them coming this way. It's like impossible to sneak up on them things. They see well, hear well, they smell well. Wow, it's just hard. Even here behind this tree, they can sense we're here.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Mathews Solo Cam, catch us if you can, and Rage, leading the evolution in lethal technology.
They're old bulls. They'd seen every trick in the book. They have a sense about them. They could tell, even behind it, they could just sense we're here. The wind's blowing hard this way, and still they hear us making noise or see us or something. They're tough.
The first time we saw them, they must have seen us there. Yeah. Because from there they were nervous already. Yeah. It's better to have those lone bulls, you know, like sitting there chewing the cud during the 11, 12 o'clock of the day, you know.
We've been driving miles this way, and we look clear way out there, miles and miles away. There's 3 humps. Well, actually, there's 4. There's one close here, but those 3 humps, that's kind of the end of the concession that we're in right here. So it's just a fathomless amount of ground that we have to hunt, and animals everywhere. Buffalo hunting, but we come into this big female rhino. She has a pretty, like a yearling calf. The cool thing about her, she has a 30-some inch long front horn. Really, really long. We're going to try to get a better look at it. But they know this rhino, and they've seen her before. A couple of years ago, she was in an area that was heavily poached, and they trapped her and brought her in here because this is more safe. So she's in an area now with no poachers. And with such a long horn, she would be a target for poachers. So she's in here, was bred, has a calf, and everything's good.
Now we've been looking at these buffalo tracks, just trying to determine how fresh they are. And we see the jackal track right in the buffalo track, right on top of that, which means it was probably during the night, or like 4 or 3 o'clock during the night. So we're not going to follow this track, it's a little bit too old. Carry on driving again.
Okay, we spotted one lone bull here. We're going to try to put a stalk on him. He got up and walked over, just over the hill. Come on. There's where he was bedded down right here. Come to my right, you can film him. See him, Josh? The old bull with the broom back. That's a very, very old bull. His horns have become short. He's so old. And he's broomed his horns back and they're very narrow. That's not a bull that I want to shoot, but he sure is old. Look at the boss on that, all the character in that boss. Wow. Boy, that was cool. He's a very old bull. But he's so old that he actually got short and narrow, and he broomed his horns down real narrow. But what a classic old bull. You talk about Old Dugaboy, he's up here all by himself.
A real old bull,
Yeah.
real big bosses, but hardly any spread.
Yep.
And you can see he's been fighting. He's missing the left eye.
Boy, his boss is just nothing but character, just grooves. And, wow.
That's a real character bull, that. But if you hit him with the arrow, that one, you put it in the right place there. Because the next time he sees us,
He comes.
he's going to give you a go, yeah, sure.
This segment of Scent Blocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by Premier Farm Realty Group. Own a slice of America's heartland. Scent Blocker Most Wanted is brought to you by the Whitetail Institute of North America. Deer nutrition is all we do. And S4 Gear, meeting the demands of nature and those who tame it.
Hey, we're out here in one of our Whitetail Institute Imperial Clover plots, just trying to see how it's doing this year. Now this is late May, early summer, and just look at this stuff. One of the things that you do to maintain this is a couple of times in the summers come in and mow this. As you can see, it's all starting to head out. There's some weeds coming up, but we're going to come in and mow this. We're going to cut this about in half, and that will kill the weeds, knock the weeds back, and you just get pure clover growing in here. But this is the power of Imperial Clover. When you put the work into it, this is what you get back out of this product. Well, hopefully you'll see me dragging a buck out of this food plot this coming fall. But for right now, let's get back to the rest of Scott's buffalo hunt.
How far is that?
It was a hell of a day, huh?
We saw about 180 buffaloes. Every time I close my eyes, I just see buffaloes.
Scent Blocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by IQ, center the dot for the perfect shot. Block, history's toughest target. And Glendale, the biggest and toughest 3D targets in the universe. Scent Blocker Most Wanted has been brought to you by Winchester Rifles and Shotguns. Trust your hunt to a Winchester. Mission Archery. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. The Redemption muzzleloader from LHR Sporting Arms, made for a lifetime, not for a season. And Gilbreth's Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of Scent Blocker Most Wanted.
Oh my word, you got an antique rangefinder. Does that have a crank on the side of it?
Paraffin. You light it.
Yeah. Remind me when you come to ATA, we get your new rangefinder.
Got it.
Not a problem. If that thing keeps good range, I'm not going to make fun of you.
It says from here to this tree is 114 yards.
Perfect.
We are in business.
That's really counting. Try that first tree right there. It's early on our second day of this buffalo hunt. We've had some tracks. We've jumped a couple bulls up here, but they were all too young. So we come up high just to glass out over. It's very difficult here hunting buffalo with a bow, but we'll just take it one step at a time. First thing we gotta do is spot them. Find a big bull that's old and mature, got a big hard boss. So it's the odds are probably not in our favor, but it's fun. It's a tough hunt. Let's see how it goes today. We're about 100 yards from those three buffalo laying in the bush right up here. The wind is this side. They're in real thick. I don't know how we're going to get a shot, but we're going to try to sneak up there real close.
See that tree? Look through in the middle there in the back. You can just see his tip of his horns. The small one is to the right. The other one that we don't want, number 2. The big one on the left. Underneath the tree. Which one? throwing quite a bit of blood now here. Scott, you can see the tracks that it goes in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, it's squirting out. Ivan and I, we're not sure if it's movement or if it's the grass that's blowing like that.
Yeah.
Looking at his belly, he might still be alive. You can see him breathing just a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, but it's those dead ones that get you.
Yep, yep. Holy cow. One thing for sure, he is big.
Great stuff, Scotty.
Thank you, guys.
Beautiful shot.
Thank you, thank you. That is unreal. I don't know if you can appreciate how big and how tough an animal like this is, but this thing is just like a tank on wheels. This thing is just amazing. And how wide his horns are here. Well, with WJVS in South Africa, with another trip here with Scent Blocker Most Wanted, this has just been a tremendous hunt and great fun here with Johnny and Yvonne, my good friends. I mean, and there's no way to bond as friends than out in the bush chasing something around like a buffalo. And guys, I'll say thanks again. You're the best. You really are. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. This is a trip of a lifetime. This is something that's an adventure I think everybody ought to do. It's the best. It really is.
Thanks for putting your trust in us there, Scott.